You can click a button if you want and see if I don't think it does anything now. Unless maybe you can, now with the guest, you can turn that up.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. That's something. Can you hear me?
No.
You can't hear me at all?
Just, no. What is this thing? Is that always on? No.
I'm a little, I think I can hear me myself a little bit.
Yeah, it's like coming in and out, but it doesn't sound good. All right.
Yeah, I can do this. See, we're able to, I'm covering the mic now. And then, see that? Look at that.
And then it just comes back. That's bizarre.
I wonder if there's like a, hi everybody listening to our tech troubleshooting. I wonder if there's almost like a, I don't know, what would you call it if like it gets too loud and then it like, it gets so red and it's so off.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a fuse, a tripwire, and now you're out again. All right. Well, nobody on yet, but for those that are going to watch after the fact, game 2 here of the 12U girls travel team playing the 14U dev team. We'll try and keep you up to date. I think there was some additional people that are able to play this game, but we'll start with Mackenzie Cash, Molly Huber, and Bennett Cousineau on the forwards. And we've got Birdie and Frida on defense. All right, face-off win for the 12U. And Birdie's in the back. The 14U is going to try and center it there. Dangerous play, but it doesn't connect. Sent back in. Frida will take it around the net. The battle in the corner there. It's sent out to the point here. Tapped back in by 14U, and they'll dump it back in deep. Centered. All right, good tie up there from Birdie to prevent a shot. Centered again, blocked out. Molly's going to clear it through the neutral zone. Got a rolling puck here. No icing. It's tipped. 12U on the forecheck. That's Bennett Cousineau behind the net. Defensive line change there. Teskashe in, along with Lily LaRoche. Shot across, went wide. Ava Beach on. She's going to take it into the neutral zone here. Dispossessed by 14U. Ava gets a stick on it, and it goes back into the offensive zone deep. Schoenfeld with a shot, and it scores. Just snuck through. Wow, gave her some space. Didn't have a hard shot, but it was perfectly placed. And that'll put the 12U girls up 1-0. All right, Alyssa Lai at center, Ava Beach at wing. Schoenfeld on wing as well. All right, Tegan's gonna dump it in, and it's gonna be sent back out. This should be icing. No one touched it. Yep, the icing. So a little change in goal today, or so this afternoon. Millie had to leave the soccer game, and we got Mackenzie Cash's little brother in at goal. This is a exhibition game, so doesn't count towards ratings or anything like that. So good luck to him. I got Ren Albertson playing wing now. Mac at center. This is thrown out again by 14U, and it'll be icing again. Slack will be the other wing, and we got Ella Bruck, and who is our other defensive player here? And Birdie's the other defensive player. We've got a neck guard issue, so we're going to swap out centers while that gets taken care of. And Alyssa will come in for the offensive zone faceoff. All right, won by 14U, and they're going to take it behind the net. Throw it out to the point, and that will make it out of the zone. And boy, this looks like icing again. And it is. We'll see if they swap the centers out. No, they're going to leave it as is. So no change here. 11:05 left in the first, still 1-0. All right, won by Alyssa, but taken and out of the zone. 14U knocks it out. Ella's going to put it up to K-Slack. K-Slack on the forecheck. Ella's going to throw it towards the net. Bounces off of several people. Albertson now. Working on it. It's going to come out of the zone. Birdie's going to take it back over to Bruck. Bruck up to K-Slack, but couldn't connect. Bruck will... Okay, Alyssa Lai now. It squirts out the back here. She's going to have it on a 1-on-2. She's going to shoot it. Goes wide of the goal. Board battle here. Benacuzino tried to get a shot on goal there, but it was blocked. All right, Bennett's going to be on the forecheck here. Okay, Molly tries to come through with it, skates over it. And let's see. Got Frida back here. She's going to take it up to Cash. Cash up to Molly Huber. Molly over to Bennett, just wide. Couldn't connect on that pass, but it goes in deep. Squirts past Shea there at the point, but Sienna's got it. She's going to throw it towards the offensive end now. Benacuzino one-on-one here. Back to Cash. Back to Huber. Huber tries to get a shot off, it was blocked. Back into a corner where I really can't see. Out to the point here now. Sienna's going to throw it in. Deep again. There's Bennett trying to get under there. She gets a shot backhand wide. And 14U's content to clear it. Might be icing. And it is. All right. Update on the goalie situation for 14U. They appear also to have a substitute, I think that's a substitute goalie.
Hard to say.
I know they were having some goalie, we were trying to borrow one for the game and couldn't. So we'll see if we can get some information on that and get it back to you all. All right, Lai at the center, Ava on the wing, along with Tegan Schoenfeld. All right, Tegan's going to throw it in. Ava now is going to get a shot off just wide. You got Bruck and LaRoche at defense, and Bruck's going to come up and poke that clearing attempt away. All right, Lily comes in and causes some chaos there, prevent the rush. 14U is going to take it in the offensive zone. Ella doing a good job behind the net here along the goal line. Both players lose their sticks, but 12U is going to come away with it. All right, Ella's going to carry it through the neutral zone. She loses it past center ice, and they'll throw it in. Puck now out. And 14U is going to get it with one-on-one. No. Getting some static here. All right, puck comes out of the zone here. Tegan tried to get it, but it's going to pop over to Beach. Beach going to take it in and circle back. Beach still fighting for it. Now back to LaRoche. LaRoche throws it in off of a 12 or 14U player and back into the corner. Around the net it goes. Centering pass from 12U, but no shot. Good defense from Lily LaRoche there. And Birdie's going to try and get some speed there, but can't handle it there. All right, Cash on the boards. Fighting it out. Now it's forward. 14U recovers it in the neutral zone. Is going to dump it in. Frida back to recover it. She'll send it towards the point, but it goes back in. A couple players converge on the puck, and it goes towards the wall. And Cash will try and set it out, but it goes to 14U, who sends it on net, and the goalie makes a diving save last second. We've got a whistle here. It sounds like it was, or it looks like it was high sticking, played with a high stick, so no penalty, but that will be a whistle and a face-off in the defensive zone. Mackenzie Cash going to take the face-off here. Got Albertson and K-Slack on the wings. 14U wins it. D-to-D pass, thrown in, but wide. Centering attempt goes through everybody and out to K-Slack, who's going to try and clear it, and she does. Probably should have been offsides there, but no call, so play continues. K-Slack follows that in, runs into a wall. Gets back up, though. She's got it. Tries to get a shot off, but it's blocked. 14U's got it now. Is going to exit the zone. They're in the neutral zone, and then they dump it in deep. Ren Albertson's first on the puck. She gets it out to Frida, who's going to carry it out. She's got Cousineau on her wing if she needs it. All right, Cash has got it. She's going to send it back to Frida. Frida back to Cash. Cash dumps it in. We'll get a line. She'll get a change there, and Alyssa Lyle will take her place. Ren there. That's a goal. That is a goal. I think Cousineau came in. Ren threw it towards the net, and Cousineau just poked it in. All right. 2-0, 12U. We got Huber, Lai, and Cousineau line with LaRoche and Cachet out back. Won by 12U, and Cousineau will take it through the zone. 14U will clear it. LaRoche back to collect it. She's going to circle the net, sends it up to the point. Huber there takes the puck, and now she's going to have a one-on-one opportunity. She throws it behind the net here. 14U cycles it back. Cachet will be there to hold it in. Back to Huber. Huber to Cousineau. Shot attempt blocked. Huber again. Shot off the goalie. Pops out. LaRoche now. Here mid-ice battle. 14U throws it to center ice here. LaRoche back, throws it back into center ice again. And we've got offsides. So 4:26 to play here in the first. 2-0 12U. And an entertaining first period. All right, so we've got a center ice face-off with Cash, Beach, and Schoenfeld. Cash wins it, throws it to the side wall. Schoenfeld will throw it in deep, no icing, waved off. Beach there on the forecheck, along with Cash. But the puck is cleared out. Schoenfeld to throw it across to Ella Bruck. And Bruck's going to try to dump it in, but was throwing off a body there. And then Beach gets it now. She's got a pile of people on her. And the puck is taken away, and it'll be cleared by 14U for an icing. Yeah, a lot of icings this game. Although we saw last game, it was a little bit messy at the start, and then it got better and better as the game went on. I think the girls still try and feel each other out here. I mean, there's a lot of friendships between the two teams, and they can kind of figure out how hard to go. They all want to win, of course. All right, 12U wins. They're going to get it in deep, kind of below the goal line there. Mackenzie Cash on the puck. Makes a nice move to create some space, but she's been defended well there by the 14U team. Puck's clear. Frida going to shovel it back, but pushed forward by 14U, and that's going to be offsides again. And we'll get a line change. Looks like Wren, K-Slack, and Lai is your forward group. And I think that's Tess and Frida. Tess Cachet. All right, Frida's going to take it up. And Wren goes to Wren. Wren's going to throw it in. Then K-Slack blocks a clearing attempt. That goes in deep. 14 will send it around behind the net. Lai trying to hold it in. Unable to do so as the puck is cleared. Waved off icing, so they'll play in the defensive end now. Corner battle. Puck finally comes out. I couldn't see in there what was going on. 14 will try and send it towards the net, but it is cleared out. And we got a race to the puck here. 14 will get it first. And that should be offsides, but it is not. There it is. Just a late whistle. And we'll get a line change. Got Lily LaRoche and Ella Bruck on defense. Huber, Cash, and Cousineau are your forward line. Cash tries to win that forward. Goes to the 14U team, and they're going to send it out. LaRoche throws the puck around her, the forechecker. Battle at the blue line. 14U's going to get it. They're going to center it. Oh, and it's a missed one-time. Super dangerous there. Great play from 14U, just couldn't connect. Puck cleared into the neutral zone, and we've got Cash on the forecheck. Now Molly is going to pressure. Cousineau centers, and that'll go towards the goalie, and the goalie will freeze that puck. All right. Drop one by 14U. They're going to throw it around the back of the net towards the point. Held in by Lily. Bennett forechecking there. Lily's going to throw it towards the net, goes wide left. Into the corner. 14U is going to clear it out. And LaRoche is going to chase it down here. She's going to send it up the wall. Bounces to Bennett. Bennett's going to try and throw it in, but held up by the 14U team here. Another board battle. Molly Huber threw it in, back to a 14U defender, and they'll clear the zone. Cash is going to dump it back in again. 14U will again send it around the back of the net towards the point. Clearing attempt blocked by Huber, sent back in. Bennett on the forecheck there. All right, out to Ella Bruck. She's going to take a rip here. And she does, just wide right. Little half wall battle there. Pops out to Cash. Cash takes a shot, but it gets blocked. Bruck with a pinch, but was unable to hold it. But Lily's there to help back her up. Pinballs over into the far wall and off, or in the defensive end there. And then shot went off of Beach, and that'll do it for the first period. So 2-0. 12U. And a back and forth first period. All right, my usual partner, Chris Huber, is unable to get the headset working. This is a new audio setup here, and it would appear that one of the headsets is DOA.
We'll get it.
So this week we'll have to do a return and replace, and hopefully next week we can have a two-man booth again. So a reminder, we've got 2 games tomorrow for the 12U team, both with the Sylvania North Stars. So back to their own age group again. And that is always a good battle. So we've got a game at 10:25 Eastern, and then game 2 at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. All right. Yeah, tickets still available. Alyssa Lai with her usual figure skating activities before the face-off. Let's see if that helps out. All right, puck won by 12U. Throwing back, though, into 12U's defensive end here. Got Frida. Ooh, shot on goal save. So we got Birdie and Frida on defense. And then Lai, Schoenfeld, and Beach as the forward line. Lai taking the face-off again. All right. One back to 14U. Shot goes in wide. Pops back to the opposite point. Another shot on goal there. Good save by the goalie. Centering pass and a shot, point blank range, gobbled up by the goalie. Huge save there. All right, we're getting an offensive line change, so we'll get Cash, K-Slack, and Albertson as the forward line. Defense stays the same. All right, 14U is going to win it. D-to-D pass. Shot goes wide left. Centers off the side of the goal twice. Then a block, 2 block shots after that. Sent back to the point. And Birdie's going to collect that just below the goal line, go behind the net. She's going to throw it up to her forward, but it gets sent back in by the... There it is. We're back. And we're back. Sorry. There it is. We're back. And we're back. Sorry. Had some network issues here. No goals while you were gone. So we still 2-0, 11:08 to go in the second. 12U's in the offensive zone now. Puck behind the net there. We got Wren battling. Puck goes out to the point. Lily Roche is going to keep it in. Covered up by Cash there. Takes her place for a second and then comes in. Sent back to LaRoche. Dumps it back in. K-Slack's going to come out with it. Shot on goal stop from the goalie. And that'll be cleared by the 14U girls. And Cachet is going to go back and wrangle it. Send it back up to Huber. Huber's going to keep battling. Neutral zone battle. and slung in by 14U. Now we've got a breakaway. Here we go. And a great save. Oh my gosh. Forehand to backhand shot, and it was gobbled up. Great job from Cash. Heck of a save. Not a bad sub.
Looks like he's played goalie before.
All right, Alyssa Lai is going to be out there with, looks like Cousineau and Huber. And then we got Bruck and Birdie on the back end. All right, 12U is going to win it, and they're going to chip it out of the zone. Huber's going to be first on the forecheck. Held in. Lai's going to throw it behind the net now. Huber applying pressure. Battle, I can't see what's happening, continues, but it is stuck there in the corner. And they finally blow the whistle, so. We'll get a line change here. We've got Beach, Schoenfeld, and Cash. That's your forward line. Cash will take the face-off. Cash will win it over to Beach. Can't get a shot off, but Cash has it. Centers, but blocked. Out to Birdie. Birdie to Bruck. Throws it in deep. Cash is going to be first on it. But good defense from 14. Now Cash is getting it. She tries to center, but goes through everybody. Bruck throws it back in. No stick on it, so it's going to wrap back around to the half wall. All right, Beach is going to come up with it. Tries to take a shot, but it gets blocked. And Ella Bruck's going to wrangle that at center ice and going to wrap back around and take it in. All right, Beach over to Birdie. Birdie takes it in. Beach filling in on defense there with the rotation. Send it in. Clearing attempt hits Cash. Cash holds it in. Continued board battle. Centered. 12U can't get to it. And now 14U on the rush. Got a 2-on-2. Goes around the outside with speed. Fires. Top right corner. 14U scores. That was a great shot. All right, so that'll make it 2-1 with 8:17 left in the second period. Got Lai, Kaslack, and Albertson line. Frida and Cachet on D. One back to Frida. Good pressure, though, from 14U, and they have possession. Lai's going to collect it from behind the net, send it up to Albertson, but it's sent back in. Cachet with good defense. Now it's going to send back out to Ren. Ren's just going to attempt to throw it out, but it pops back to her. Over to Kaslack. Kaslack slaps it in. 14U is going to try and clear this, and they do. All right, so we'll get a defensive zone face-off. Then we got Cash, Huber, and Cousineau with Bruck and LaRoche on D. Cash is going to win that back to Bruck. Bruck's going to send it forward, but blocked or picked up by 14U. LaRoche will send it back in on net, and it'll be covered. So we'll get another face-off here. No line changes. All right. 14U is going to win that. They'll throw it back to their defense and around the back of the net. Bruck's going to hold it in and throw it in on net, and it is on goal and covered up by the goalie. So get another whistle here and another face-off. Looks like we're going to get another line change. You'll have Beach, Schoenfeld, and Lai as the offensive line. Same defensive pairing. Lai's going to take the face-off after a couple of spins. 14U is going to win that. They're going to throw it behind the net. Send it out of the zone. Collected by Bruck. Pushed off the puck there by 14U, and they'll send it in. LaRoche cleared it out. Nope, not offside, so play's going to continue. All right, LaRoche has it. She's got a little bit of space here. Ooh, a little move. She's going to take her speed with her. Oh, but dispossessed at center ice. 14U now has it with a little bit of room. Shot just wide of the net, but it rebounds right in front of the goal. Chaos in front. And it clears out back to the point. Shot taken and blocked. Another shot went wide. Schoenfeld's going to grab that and take it with some speed. Good stick lift by 14U, and they're going to take it back into the zone. Board battle, and Lai's going to come out with it. She's going to be taken off the puck there behind the goal line. Puck goes out to Beach. Beach is going to throw it out of the zone after getting smashed against the wall there. But she's up. She's a hockey player. All right, shot on goal, gets off the blocker. Out to the point. Tries to make a move to go around. Now Alyssa Lai's got it. Drop pass. Looks like she's out of gas. Schoenfeld's going to take a shot. Oh, off the post. That was a good shot. And she fell down. All right, Frieda's going to come up with it after the clearing. It's going to go up off of Burdett's stick. But 14U is going to get it and clear the zone, and they're going to take it with speed through the neutral zone. Frieda defense there with good job poking the puck away. She sends it behind the net over to Albertson. Albertson's going to hold the puck up to prevent 14U from getting it. Now we got a board battle. 14U is going to come out with it, send it to the point. Shot blocked by Cash. Over to the other point. Couple attempted shots from the defensive side of 14U, but nothing was able to get through. It's a good job for 12U to block those shots. All right, good job in the neutral zone from K-Slack. Get the possession of the puck up to Ren. Ren's going to send it in, or skate it in, I should say, but does get squeezed off against the wall. And now 14U is going to come out with it and come into the zone with some speed. Wow, good shot right off of the goalie's glove there and went wide. Battle at the half wall, and Ren's going to sling it out of the zone, and K-Slack is going to be in a foot race to go get it. U is going to come out with it, but it comes over to Cash. Cash has it, and what a rip. Great save from the goalie. Fortuitous bounce turned into a great offensive opportunity, but nothing doing. Follow-up shot, and again, saved by the goalie. All right, so Cousineau, Lai, Huber, forward line, Cachet and LaRoche on D. 14U is going to win that, and they will clear the zone. Coming through the neutral zone with speed, they're going to dump it in deep, comes right out in front of the goal. Wow, super dangerous, but nothing doing there. All right, puck is dumped back in behind the net, and it's going to be picked up by Cachet. Cachet is going to throw it over to Cousineau. Cousineau is going to throw it up the wall. And Lai is going to get it up to Cousineau, who's going to take it into the zone. Oh, attempt to hold it in from LaRoche. Couldn't quite handle that. That's okay, though. Eventually gets it and dumps it in deep. Cousineau on the forecheck. Battle behind the goal line there. Lion support. Push towards the corner now. Cousineau sends it towards the net. Oh, just out of reach of Lai. 14U will clear the zone now. And now it's LaRoche one-on-one versus 14U. Pass centered. Dangerous bounce off of the goalie's stick. And a little bit of a pile up there, just wide of the net. Puck goes behind the net. Centered, but blocked. Oh, good job there from Cousineau. Nice move to get some space. And she's got it. Got Huber if she wants. She's going to take a rip here. Off the goalie, up and over and in. That is a goal. Hit the goalie right in the shoulder, and it just bounced up and over. So good shot, goal for Bennett Cousineau. That'll make it 3-1. All right, Schoenfeld, Cat, and Beach is your forward line with Burdette and Bruck on defense. All right, won by 12U, but lost in the shuffle there, and it's going to get thrown in deep into their defensive zone. Bruck, then Burdette on defense there to put the pressure on. Out comes out to Beach. Beach is going to try and chip it around the defensive player, but unable to do so. It goes back into the zone. All right, shot thrown in towards the net, but blocked up high. And Burdette's going to get it. Try and throw it around the net, or skate around the net. And does, but under extreme duress. And then a centering pass is picked up by Bruck. Ooh, Bruck is dispossessed. Almost led to a offensive opportunity there for 14U, but bounced away. Now Beach is going to collect it in the neutral zone, and she's going to go one-on-one. Nice move there to try and create some space. Couldn't get the shot off, but Schoenfeld came out and threw that one in. Covered by a goalie, and we'll have a face-off in the offensive end. Line change with K-Slack, Albertson, and Lai. Cachet and Frida out back. All right, won by 12U. It's going to end up bouncing out to Frida. Frida's going to dump it in. K-Slack's going to be first pressure the puck. And 14U is going to skate it out of the zone. They're going to take it in deep below the goal line. It's going to pop back out to Wren. Wren's going to go give it to Alyssa on the breakout. Alyssa with a move there, but just lost possession of the puck and went off sides. All right, same group is out there. Lyle take the face off. 12U is going to win it, and they're going to send it into the zone. Back on the forecheck again. Clearing attempt by 14U. It'll be on goal, so goalie will play it, and that'll be the end of the period. So it'll be 3-1, 12U girls, after 2. Yeah, girls are playing well. Definitely look like we're starting to see some tired legs. It takes it out of you when you're playing a little bit older and bigger girls. I'm leaning on you. Gonna take your legs out. See if they can hold up for the remainder of this game. I will say for the two, well, at least one fill-in goalie, the goalie play has been very good. All right, Cousineau, Cash, and Huber. Give me your forward line to start the third period. LaRoche and Bruck on defense. All right, here comes face-off, won by 14U. They're gonna get it into the zone here. LaRoche will be on defense. Shot goes wide left. All right, Cash is gonna end up with it. She's gonna throw it out of the zone. The 14U girls are gonna throw it in. Shot goes off wide, just off the side of the goal, and then is flipped around. Cash with some speed. She's going to get it and throw it into the zone. Got Cousineau on forecheck. And now it's wrapped around. And Bruck is going to get a shot and is going to go just wide off the side of the goal. Cousineau and Huber over there battling for it. It's going to pop out to 14U, and they're going to get a little bit of space here to clear the zone. Huber's going to throw it over to Cash. Cash is going to try and dump it in. Oh. And just quite unable to do so, but Ava's going to come up with it right on the blue line there and take it in. She rips a shot off the goalie. A little bit of a rebound, but he bounces on it, or she bounces on it, I should say. So good play from the goalie. All right, got Beach, Lai, and Schoenfeld as the forwards. Frida and Burdette out back. All right, won by 14U. Center around to Frida. Frida's going to dump it back in. All right, thrown out by 14U, and it's going to be a race with Burdette pressuring the puck. Puck thrown towards the net and sticked aside by goalie. All right, 12U is going to skate it out of the zone here. A little bit of a battle here at the blue line. Oh, and we've got offsides. 10:59 to play here in the third. 3-1, 12U. Same line. Lyle take the face off here. One forward by 14U, but it's going to be possessed by 12U after that. Sent over to Beach, into the zone. Beach is going to throw it towards the net, but it bounces off a skate and comes out to a 14U player, and they're going to skate it out with the and dump it into the offensive zone there for them. Burdette battling for the puck, comes out to 14U still. Centering pass, but blocked. Oh my, wide open goal. Nothing doing. Holy crap. Boy, that puck bounced around and there was a gaping hole to shoot into. And just they could not get it in. Beach is going to get it out of the zone with speed. Takes it around the corner behind the net. Schoenfeld's going to get it, and we've got a whistle. Not sure what's going on. Any indication of a penalty? Nope, not sure what happened there. But we'll get a offensive zone face-off. It's like Cash will take the face-off. Oh, no, we do have a penalty. So 14U is going to go to the box. Not sure what it was for. So we'll get a power play for the 12U girls. Hooking is what I'm being told. So Cash, K-Slack, and Albertson will be out there for the power play. Cachet and LaRoche will be on defense. Cash is going to win that towards the goalie, blocked aside. Bouncing puck out to 14U now. They'll have a little bit of space. They'll be able to skate this out. Shot, gloved aside, and then covered. And we'll have a defensive face-off now with 1:06 left on the power play. 9:29 left in the game. 3-1. 12U girls are up. All right, Cash is going to win it over to K-Slack. Gives it to LaRoche, back to K-Slack. And loses the puck, and it comes over to 14U. Tries to take a shot, but it's blocked by Cachet. Cachet's going to throw it around the net. Now she's got a little, it's going to come back to Cachet. She's got a little bit of room. She's going to skate it up. Throws it to Albertson. They're going to call tip, so no icing. K-Slack over to Wren. Wren's going to center, and I think it went off the goalie's leg and in. That was just a centering pass that fortuitously went off the leg and in. So goal for Wren Albertson. And it is 4-1. All right, 8:57 to go here in the third. Power play is now over, and it'll be Lai, Cousineau, and Huber. Bruck is going to get it and clear the zone here. Out to Lai. Lai has a 2-on-2 with Cousineau. She's going to try and throw it in on net, but it goes off with a 14U player. Wraps around the net, and 14U's got it, and they're going to be able to skate it out of the zone. Burdette, churning for all she's worth, keeps that from being a shot. And 12U's going to collect that puck. Now Lai's got it, sends it up to Cousineau, but it's sent back in to Bruck, who's going to skate it out. Room for Bruck. She's going to throw it in and allow Cousineau to chase after. Cousineau to Huber, but couldn't quite get the shot off. Now Lai's going to collect it behind the net. She tries a wraparound goal, but it's blocked. Follow-up shot also blocked and covered by the goalie. All right, we'll get a full line change here. You have Cash, Beach, Schoenfeld, Frieda and Cachet out back. All right, one by 14U and thrown behind the net. They're going to send it up to their forward. Sends it across to the neutral zone. They'll take it and they'll throw it forward. And they're going to call no icing. Close enough. All right. Shot from the point goes wide left and is picked up by Schoenfeld. She squeezed off against the wall there. And we got a board battle, which will get the puck out of the zone, but it goes to a 14U player who's going to dump it back in. Back to Cachet. Cachet out of the zone. But now 14U's got it, and they're going to get a clean shot. No! Cachet back checks and gets the puck away. Good effort there. No shot there. Bouncing puck to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld's going to throw it off of a 14U player, so you're not going to get icing here. And you got Beach on the forecheck. Sent out to the point by 14U, and Frida's going to hold the line. Send it back in. Now Cash helping. Beat is over to Schoenfeld, but just couldn't get a stick on it. That would have been a great pass there if it connected. Cachet's trying to back check, and oh, great initial save there from the goalie on the breakout. But the rebound is put back in by 14U, and that will have the lead. 4-2 now. 6:38 to go in the third. All right, Albertson, K-Slack, and Lige, your forwards. LaRoche and Brock out back. Won by 12U. Back to LaRoche. LaRoche will send it up to Albertson, and they will be on the forecheck here. Wrapped around, K-Slack putting pressure on. She's going to hold it in. Yep. Puck leaves the zone. Now Li's got it. She's going to send it over to Albertson. Albertson's got it and will skate it in. Send it into the corner. 14 wraps it around all the way to Brock. Brock's going to send it in. Off of a player, and it is going to go in. That is a goal for Ella Brock. Just glancing shot off a 14U player, and it went in. So quick response there from 12U will make it 5-2. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. How are you? All right, we've got line change here. So we got Cash, Huber, and Cousineau as the forward line. LaRoche and Bruck out back. Kind of a mess after the face-off, and Cash is going to skate it in. Centering pass. Huber couldn't get all of that, so it wasn't a hard shot. It was deflected off another stick. Blocked aside, now centered. Huber, oh, off the goalie pad and goes to the side. Good opportunity there. Corner battle. Huber's going to come out with it. Going to try and get a shot off, can't quite. Cash now with a shot, blocked. 14U's going to throw it up to the point. Bruck's going to get it and throw it back in. Off of a 14U player into the near side corner. A little pile of bodies over there along the wall. A little messy. It was a long shift. I'm sure those are some tired legs. 14U's going to take it behind the net, but it is going to be held in by Huber. All right, pressure continues. LaRoche throws it in. Sticked aside by the goalie. Now Cash first on it. Thrown back out to the point by 12U. LaRoche will send it back in. Off a 14U player and sticked aside by the goalie. That's Cousineau on the pressure. Out to Huber. Huber's going to shoot and score. Wow, that was some sustained effort there, and it paid off. Just wore him down.
That was some zone time.
That was a lot of zone time. And that'll make it 6-2 with 4:31 left in the third period. All right, Lai, Beach, and Schoenfeld are your forwards. Going to be won by 12U, and they'll throw it forward into the zone. Now Frida and Burdett out back. Puck comes out to Frida. She's going to try and dump it in. Blocked halfway in, and it'll leave the zone now. Burdett's going to throw it over, and Lai's going to collect it. She'll throw it in. Not deep, though, so 14U will get it right back out. Frida throws it in with some force this time, gets a little further in. Beach and Lai on the puck. 14U will throw it behind the net and around to their wing. They will clear it out to Frida. Frida stops it, though, throws it forward. Frida and Lai and Beach all over there, putting pressure on the puck. Again, Frida comes out with it. She's going to throw it into the zone, and we're not going to have icing. Not throwing hard enough for icing. Burdett on the forecheck, coming from her defensive spot to really pressure the puck. She fell down behind the net there and was on the puck for a second, but she's up. Board battle continues behind the net. Now Lai's in there supporting. Burdett's going to come out with it. She tried to center it, but it was blocked by or stopped by a 14U player, and now we've got a 2-on-0. Frida coming back to support. Oh, good shot, but blocked by the goalie. Thrown back in from the defensive point by 14U, but it'll be attempted clear there, but unable to do so. Held in and thrown over the net from the point by 14U. Beach is going to get it. She's going to try and chip it out, but it won't make its way out, and it's thrown back in behind the net. Good pressure from Burdett. And now Schoenfeld's used her handles there to get the puck around the defensive player and get it out of the zone. And that'll allow 12U to change, at least part of the team. And Cash is out there. She's putting pressure on the puck. She back checks, sticked aside by the goalie. Thrown up to the point to Albertson. Puck leaves the zone, and we'll have an offsides. Not a lot of whistles in this third period. There's going to be, it is going fast. So 2:07 left in the third. 6-2, 12U. And we've got Cash, Albertson, and Kay Slack as the forwards. LaRoche and Cachet out back. All right, won by 14U. They're going to take it and skate into the zone. Dump it deep, just wide and behind the net. Collected by LaRoche, sent up to the point. Attempted clear, but sent back in. It's going to head back to Cachet. Sends it up to Wren. Wren's going to get it out of the zone. A little bit of a race here now, right up against the wall. And Cash is going to try and throw it in deep, and she does. All right, goes into the corner. 14U skates it behind the net. Throws it up to the point where there's a battle. Good battle here. But it will come out of the zone, and that will come across for what should have been an offsides. And then Cachet's going to throw it on net, and they'll freeze the puck there. Yeah, I think the refs are getting tired too. All right. We've got Cousineau, Lai, and Huber with Bruck and Burdett out back. Lai's going to win it back to Burdett. Burdett tries to throw it in. Rolls off her stick, but she's still able to throw it in a little bit. So now we got a battle here at the half wall. Back to Burdett. Burdett's going to throw it in. Hits a 14U stick and dribbles towards the net where it'll be covered by the goalie with 52 seconds left here in the third period. All right, Lai again will take the face off. She'll win it back to Birdie. Birdie's going to chip it in. Goes into the corner. Thrown behind the net by 14U, and Cousineau is going to go over and put pressure. And battle. Lai supporting. Lai comes out with it. She throws it towards the net. Stick save. Second shot saved as well. Battle continues over in the corner. Puck squirts out behind the net. 14U is going to try and clear it up to their forward, and they will. All of you content to stay back and play smart defense. And Bruck is going to stop them in the neutral zone. Should have been offsides there again, but they decide no. So play will continue. All right, Cousineau is going to throw it on net as time expires here. So 6-2 for the 12U girls. And that'll do it for this Saturday. This two-game set goes 2 wins there for the 12U team. 2 exhibition games here. Very competitive hockey. And thank you to the younger Cash coming in and filling in at goal. He did a very admirable job. Really saved us from having to throw 6 out there or play with a skater in some borrowed gear. So, all right, well, we'll see you tomorrow, and have a good one.